The evidence seems to indicate that you're watching Dolly Vision.
Fingerprints of the dead, cold as stone. He's got the scoop, best around town known. Dolly Vision headlines, King of Beat. Truth unravels, crackling through the heat. Lost soul shouting, echoes in the night. Rock the truth while live on air light. Topping up, Dolly Vision's dreaming real. True crime scene blast feel so unreal. YouTube madness like share, subscribe. Tracks on fire, burning the world fire. Where's the baby missing shadows crawl? People whisper footsteps down the hall. Fingerprints of the dead, cold as stone. He's got the scoop, best around town known. Dolly Vision headlines, King of Beat. Truth unravels, crackling through the heat. Lost soul shouting, echoes in the night. Rock the truth while live on air light.
What up, YouTube? Dolly back in the house again tonight. It is good to see my beautiful people. You already know the routine. Leave your DNA all up on that like button just in case you get hit with a lawsuit. Dolly can help defend you. Dolly can help defend you. And if you're brand new here, of course, sub up, ring that bell for notifications. We just hit over 60,000 subscribers. You guys are absolutely the best. Turtle Gang rules, bitches. Okay? Let me give my warnings like always. Dolly Visions for entertainment purposes only. We talk news, rumors, gossip, speculation, theory, mixed with a little bit of comedy. So don't take nothing here as fact. It's all just our opinions and speculation. Also, the callers tonight, their opinions are theirs and theirs alone, not to reflect on the Dolly. Don't get me sued, people. Got enough troubles. Also, everyone is innocent till proven guilty in a court of law, and the biggest one of them all. Don't try to be damn Dolly at home, okay? You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. It could kill you. It's dangerous. It is dangerous, and Dolly is not responsible for your ass, okay? As you see, the title tonight says Dolly named in the Rico Act lawsuit. I asked for Pico with my tacos, not Rico, okay? And tonight we're going to talk about, they didn't serve me no Pico, but they're trying to serve me with a little bit of Rico. Who would have knew? Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? All right? So, you know, there's been this lady rampaging into a bullhorn, stalking parents, acting a fool on the internet, and she likes to take out these frivolous lawsuits on everybody. Now, I don't mention no names here because this is a fictional story. The characters we're talking about ain't real tonight. They may sound like somebody you know, but it has nothing to do with those people. Has nothing. And I mean, Dolly means nothing to do with any of them. Okay, but there's this crazy lady in this make-believe world, right, with straw hair that likes to take lawsuits and name Dolly in all her damn lawsuits. So yet again, Dolly has been named in a lawsuit. And this is the one that everybody's been going crazy about on the internet. It is the lawsuit that is supposed to be the Rico Act with organized crime. Okay, let me tell you first, Dolly is unorganized. I don't have allies on these YouTube streets. I'm not affiliated with one YouTuber. They can all kiss my ass. I don't like none of you, okay? If you thought I liked you, you're wrong. I don't like you, okay? I don't fuck with YouTubers. Y'all all snaky. You're all little snakes in the grass slithering your ass through the YouTube streets. Just looking to strike. Just looking like a baby cobra, like a damn water moccasin you are, right? So I'm seeing all this stuff. People hitting me up with messages. Dolly, you've been named, okay? You've been named. You in the lawsuit. You John Doe 1 through 50. They all you, okay? And all your damn split personalities, okay? You got to sue all 50 of me, okay? Because Dolly crazy as shit, okay? But one thing I ain't into is organization. I'm the most disorganized person I effing know. And the only thing I know about an enterprise is the Starship Enterprise. When I was 16, I used to watch Star Trek because I didn't have cable, okay? That's the only thing I know about it. So good luck getting anything out of Dolly, right? You probably couldn't even squeeze. Well, you probably could squeeze blood out of me. It's pretty thin, okay? I'm probably easily bleed because I had that damn, that little heart attack I had, and they got me on blood thinner. So it won't be hard to take my blood, right? You can probably take that pretty easily to flow right on the hell out, right? But these same people have been making threats to come to Virginia, right, to attack a true crime YouTuber. Now, let me tell you, there is only one true crime YouTuber that I know that has covered this story of this missing little boy, and that is Dolly. Okay, so when I hear them saying they're coming to Virginia to take lawsuits on people, a creator, they're talking about this dude right here. So as you see, I have a link right here. We are raising money for if these people do decide to come after me for my free speech and my opinions, apparently, that they don't like, right? They don't like what Dolly has to say. We have a missile defense system, and we've been building it. Today, we have raised over $1,000 in that missile defense system. So if you got a couple bucks, some sticky ass change laying in your cup holder, or you dig down in your couch and you find a couple bucks, make sure you hit up this link. Let me see if I still have the link. Right here is the link. Make sure you hit that up. I'll give you a little shout out. Thank you. Big virtual hug. But this is how we are going to defend ourselves from not just these people if they do decide to launch a missile this way, but for anybody that comes after Dolly. Just know that we are going to countersue for our legal fees back, and we will fight anything that needs to be fought in court. Unlike a lot of these channels, I protect myself with my warnings, and I say allegedly, and I tell everybody don't take nothing here as fact. For defamation, I have to lie and know I'm lying and push it off as it is fact. And I don't do that. I tell you, don't believe anything here. Do your own research. I'm an idiot. So good luck in court trying to sue me, okay? Good luck. But just know that we ain't going to play that. This channel right here has a lot of support, thousands and thousands of subscribers. So if you can drop a buck or $2, all that adds up in our defense. Now, we know freedom of speech is not free. Our military fight for our freedoms every day, and we can't take any of these freedoms. We can't take our Constitution for granted. There's people out here on these internet streets crying about them being silenced by two of the little bears, okay? They got somebody hemmed up, locked up, and they're about to go to jail in just a matter of time, right? It's just a matter of time. Nothing's going their way. They're going to get their ass locked up for a little bit, and that will be one of the problems out the way, okay? And, listen, I can't feel sorry for you when you campaign out here on the internet saying you want to go to jail. Then when you go to jail, you cry about it, okay? Make it make sense. You said you wanted to go to jail, and then people were going to cry about that, talking about my freedoms are being taken. But yet, you try to take somebody else's freedom, and you try to silence other people that have a difference in opinion than you. Dolly rocks. Love from North Carolina. Nanny, thank you so much. Thank you for hitting the super chat. Big virtual hugs to you. Also, guys, anybody that hints that link tonight, let me know so I can personally thank you for helping us build our missile defense system. We got to keep our turtle shell strong. We don't want Dolly shut up, right? I come here every night to entertain you. You can't stifle what I say, because then it just bores and up. It just makes the show boring, right? I got to be able to speak my damn mind. Okay. I got to be able to speak my mind, and you guys should be able to speak your mind. And just remember this, guys, if they can silence me, Lee, much love, Dolly and PJ, much love to you guys, right? Make sure if y'all just tuning in, I had it on members only, but I opened it up for everybody. So even if you're a Dolly hater watching in the bushes, okay, I'll let you come in to troll a little bit tonight. So make sure you like the video. You can take it back when you leave, okay? You can take your light back, be like, ha ha, I took it back. I don't give a damn. But since I let you in, being a nice guy that I am tonight, make sure you give the damn video a damn like, okay? So like I said, they have done name me, and this lady's named me in other lawsuits, you know, with other channels. And, you know, I don't affiliate with none of these channels. I don't do the crime. I don't do the drama. I just keep it to true crime, a little bit of comedy. But people, you know, get mad when you don't push their narrative or you don't agree with what they do. Jackie, thank you for your super chat. Okay. Thank you for your super chat. But if you could, definitely hit up that fund, because this is really important, because these may not be the last people that come after us, right? For my opinion, because, you know, I got a lot of things to say. Now, I don't know. They're making these threats, and I take every threat seriously that they're going to come here to sue me, okay? But if they don't, we want to be prepared for anybody in the future that may think that this is okay to try to take our constitutional rights. You know, who does it start with and who does it end with? And these people are doing this through the legal system, trying to push fear through the true crime community. Do they realize that the true crime community don't want this shit? They don't want lawsuits. They don't want their favorite YouTubers to shut up, okay? So these people that are taking lawsuits out, especially frivolous lawsuits, you guys are going to get yourselves canceled off the internet. And if you support this bad behavior, guys, you really need to think about it. Think about all the enjoyment you get from all types of creators up here in the true crime community. You know, what it does is this little boy done got lost in the sauce. It's not even about him anymore. It's about this YouTuber versus this YouTuber, and it's turned into a big pissing contest that people want to take real life, okay? But I'm going to tell you this, Dolly ain't going to let you sit out there and piss on my leg, okay? You're not pissing on my leg. Hell no. We will fight to the very end. Fight the damn power, right? Rage against the machine. It's just my motto. Just my motto. We will not go silently into the night, okay? We will not go silently into the night because people get big mad over someone having a difference in opinion than you. Now, if you don't like somebody's opinion, you don't have to watch them. You don't have to tune into Dolly to see what I'm saying. The only way you would know what I'm saying is if you tuned into my channel or one of these clip channels, took it and, you know, you watch one of their channels, then you may know what I'm saying. But when you watch a clip channel, you got to be careful because some things are taken out of context. If you don't hear the whole thing and you just hear a couple minutes of something, they can make it look like anything they want to make it look like, depending on what narrative they are pushing. You know, so like I said, does this little kid get lost in the sauce with all this going on? You get a lawsuit, you get a lawsuit, you get a lawsuit. We're naming 50 people. Let me tell you this. I didn't know there were 50 people in true crime, right? You know, usually on Turtle Island, we have about 25, 30 people, and that's damn near the whole internet. So they're basically everybody on the internet's getting sued. They are threatening to sue people in the chat rooms, right? RO with the $49.99. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Will not go silent in the night. That $49.99 right there goes to fight the damn power. like Flavor Flav, right? We ain't gonna take it. We ain't gonna take it. Like the Twisted Sister, right? We just ain't gonna take it. So like I said, basically what this is a missile defense system. I don't go back and forth with other creators. I just don't do it. But I'm not going to be scared of other people using fear tactics to try to shut people up. Now, I pretty much moved on from the case of the missing kid in Tennessee. They done made it where people don't even want to say names, don't want to be affiliated with any of it because it's just gotten too crazy. And nobody wants to be drugged into court and have to deal with a bunch of stupidness, not even Dolly. That's why I'm saying I don't want to get in a pissing contest with them. All they've done is made this case go cold. Nobody is going to want to talk about it on the internet. And the only people they want talking about it, Jenny, it's not Jenny, right? They definitely don't want Jenny talking about it, but they're allies, people that align and kiss their ass and they get all up in their butt cheeks, right up into the booty hole, right? That's the people they want to talk about it, people that are pushing their narrative. So if you have a difference of opinion than these people, you are being threatened that you may be sued, you may be doxxed, and they're doing this through legal paperwork, putting people's names and phone numbers and blah, blah, blah. It is absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Now, if people are out here supporting this, you really need to think about what you're supporting. Okay. Even if you hate my guts, if you can hate Dolly's face all day, every day, but do you hate the Constitution? And if you do, you're probably in the wrong channel. Jenny says, I think the cat in the hat is butthurt that they got called out and almost went back to the pound. Don't break the rules of your adoption, in my opinion. I don't know, but maybe so. I don't know what these people are mad about, but they're saying that people talking about this case is actually interfering with the investigation. Let me tell you this, Sumner County is not watching none of this shit. The police out there searching, this don't have nothing to do with the Sumner County police. This don't have anything to do with any Tennessee police. I don't think people on the internet talking is hurting them because you know why? They're not watching it. They're not tuning into it. You know who's tuning into it? People that are big mad and trying to silence other people, apparently. Sonia says, we love you, Dolly and PJ. You have all your turtles behind you. Thank you, guys. And that's what I want to explain to people. You don't want to go after these channels where the majority of the true crime community watches. Short legs. Thank you so much. There's another 50. Fight the power, short legs. We can do this together. Stand tall. Stand like a brick wall. 10 toes down in the sand, ready to go, right? Now, you may think Dolly has some ill will towards these people. I don't know these people. I don't know basically any of them. I may know one of them, and I've spoke with one of the fathers. Okay, that's it. Just spoke with them. I'm not friends with them. I'm not associated with them. I don't contact them. Never have. Okay, never have, never will. And of course, I cut ties with this lady that likes to sue everybody a good while back. Okay, because I knew shit right there was just trouble, right? All the people, when I was attacked, accused of being on drugs, and I'm going through medical problems, in and out the hospital. I ain't got time for somebody because they don't like what I'm saying, and they have picked a side to attack me and accuse me of things. That type of stuff right there is defamation itself. All right. That's stuff that you could get sued over for saying, knowing it's not true. I could piss in a cup right now. I would piss crystal clear. There is no drugs in my system. But to get up here and tell people I'm on shit stronger than weed, I don't even smoke weed. Okay. I don't even smoke. I quit smoking cigarettes. I don't even drink soda. You won't even find. Well, I guess I do. I drink this little tiny soda because I didn't have no cold water, and I've only sipped it. Okay, but for the most part, I didn't quit drinking Pepsi and Coke. I was drinking like 10 of them a day, 16 ounces, crushing them, And I'm sure my sugar was through the roof. I don't even drink sodas, don't smoke. There's no drugs in my system. But you don't see me out here trying to sue people or trying to silence the voice of other YouTubers. Now, I may not like what some of these people say, right? And I don't got to. Just like they ain't got to like what I say. But the thing is, I'm not trying to go real life on these people, trying to take from their families, suing people, putting injunctions on people. It's just something YouTubers should not do. Is it cold? Oh, I got a cold water. Thank you, PJ. I don't even need that. I sipped that soda, but that's because I didn't have nothing else to drink. So like I said, we're not going to give these people any attention. I just wanted to address, that they're trying to add me in this Rico civil lawsuit. Now, Rico is not the same Rico as you're thinking. If you're thinking racketeering, organized crime, it's not quite that. That is something you would be indicted by the feds for, and they would bring you in on Rico charges. This falls under them same guidelines, that same law, the Rico Act. The civil proceedings fall right under that same law. So a lot of these people are saying there's an enterprise. Listen, I explain it like this. I can sue the mailman for dropping my mail. Okay, you drop my mail, my mailbox door don't shut right. You can sue that guy, right? But that don't mean I'm going to win. He's going to walk in and say, hey, the wind blew. I dropped the mail. I put it in the mailbox. The door was already broke. Okay, right? So he's going to come and defend himself. And it reminds me of the man, and I think a lot of these people have learned from this guy, JLR, right? I know JLR is doing a lot of good right now in the true crime community. He's out there chasing weather and, all over the country doing stories, which is great for him. Good for JLR that he's straightening his life out, right? But there was a time when JLR was suing everybody. CBC, thank you. Have you seen the list that's going after legally? Listen, all I know is they've added me in the exhibits, and it seems to be the same lady that wants to add me to every damn lawsuit that's out here on the internet that I have no ties to or no affiliations with, right? Like, listen, I don't want to be bothered. I don't fuck with y'all, okay? I don't mess with y'all. I don't care about y'all. Right. So, and these people say, well, this ain't about money. Well, I've moved on from the case. Why make threats to me? Oh, and what I was saying about JLR is some of these people went to the JLR Academy. They learned from this man. Not that he has anything to do with it, but they've learned this behavior from JLR. Now, JLR is allegedly in the Guinness Book of World Records. I don't know how true that is, for suing the most people. But you know what he should also be in there for? Is losing the most times, because he was just, locked up. He was just trying to do something to pass the time. So he was basically suing everybody that he could. Okay. And that don't mean that you're going to win. It don't mean that you're going to win. It just means you took out a frivolous lawsuit. And when it goes to court, it's going to be thrown out. Now, whatever the hell they're talking about, they're going to try to sue me in Virginia for, we will be prepared for that. If they fire those shots, then, of course, our legal team, by then, we will have our missile defense set up and we will fire back. Now, like I said, I don't want that. Okay? I don't want to fight with these people. I could care less about their channels, what they're doing. I felt like they were doing all this for attention, right? That was just my opinion, that they were doing these things for attention. But now it seems like they're really trying to go real life. Now, I can understand going real life on people that get up on your ass and ride you every day. Okay? Every day they just own you about this, own you about that. And don't matter what you do, you can never do right. But that ain't been the case with me. When people do wrong, I say, hey, they're doing wrong. When you do right, I appreciate you doing good, right? Even if I disagree with some of the things you say or do, there's been a lot of that, you know what I'm saying, with that 1202 bear. But lately, when they stood up and they started shouting to the rooftops, trying to find this kid, I appreciate that. That's all I wanted in this, was to help people. You know, be a voice for the voiceless, right? I didn't want to get into a war with this channel, this person suing this person. I just think they're using it for content. And the more people feed into it and getting all keyboard and talking all this shit in the chat room, trying to stir a pot, all it does is create more of this, right? And like I said, then the important stuff gets lost in the sauce. That's it, right? Who does it really affect? YouTubers, when they sue each other, nothing really ever happens, you know? But is that true crime or is that crama? Okay. And if you're going to sue people and you're into crama stuff, then stick with the crama channels. Don't come messing with a true crime channel. All right. Especially a true crime channel that mixes comedy in it, right? Because you know me, I'll joke the lifeblood out your ass and not even trying. And that's what gets everybody mad. Okay. Because, you know, I'll hit you with the 1-2 hitter quitter verbally, not physically, but I will verbally belittle the shit out of you, right? Just all in fun to me and all in games, but people get mad. They get sensitive. They got soft skin. They've been using Dolly lotion too much. Okay, you cannot apply that much Dolly lotion. It will make your skin just too damn soft where everything gets you mad, okay? But that's what we got now is a bunch of mad people acting like it's over a child. It has nothing to do with a child. It has to do with a big ass pissing contest on YouTube. And trust me, I'm out of piss. I don't want to bother with y'all. I don't care what your channels do. I don't care about what you talk about, who you talk about, what you say. It has nothing to do with me. So for these people, I suggest you leave me out of it. Hold on. I got a phone call coming through. It's my daughter. Hold on 1 second. I got to answer. I'm live on the internet, Tiff.
How are you always live when I need to talk to you?
Is it important?
I was calling you from my nightly catch-up.
Nightly catch up. Okay, well, I hope everything is well with you. I'm in the middle of ranting on YouTube. I'm in a good one.
Okay, quick question. When are we going to Busch Gardens?
I was thinking Saturday. Why? Do you have to work?
I can try to leave early.
I mean, what day can you go?
A weekday would probably work best for me, but I can try to leave early on Saturday.
Yeah,
Okay,
but PJ has to work. Her kids in school, so we can't go early on a weekday.
We're going from the screen. Are we going for the whole day?
I mean, I don't know. I guess we could go in the evening time, but I would suggest getting there in the daytime because you know it's going to be a lot of people.
Okay, if anything, I can just meet you guys there on Saturday when I get off. Okay, bye. Have fun, Ryan.
All right, love you, kid. All right, peace. All right, so that was my daughter. You know, we're trying to go out to the theme park this weekend. You know, Halloween is in town, right? So while all these people are fighting with each other on the internet, you know, I try to enjoy my life. I have a family. So when you come after Dolly, you know, it ain't just you're taking food off my plate. You're taking food off my little girl's plate. You're taking food off of PJ's plate. You're trying to get these lights turned off. And that absolutely is not cool. Okay. So a lot of this behavior, think about it like this. It's just not cool. Right. And if you guys support it, then you're not cool. Okay. Don't you want to be cool? Don't you want to be with the cool kids? Then don't get into these little wars and this drama, because the only thing it's really good for is views, right? It's good for views and going back and forth, but we don't want that, right? So if these people, this family don't want Dolly talking about this case, then I bow out. But leave me alone. Don't be making threats towards me, doing those types of things, because we will quickly move on to something else. And what you really should want is people talking about this child. Even if you agree with him, disagree with him, it keeps his face out there. It keeps people talking about him. But once the bigger channels start to go, okay, we're going to talk about other things, then these little channels kind of follow our lead. When they see all the people watching this stuff that we're talking about, they start doing videos on it too. It's YouTube is kind of like follow the leader. That's, you know, somebody makes something that does good and everybody kind of follows that path, right? And I've been good about carving my own path on YouTube. I always have. I don't need one story. Don't make or break our channel. There's a million things going on right now in true crime. We got the Delphi murders. We got Leilani Simon. We got Stephen Stearns. We got Sarah Boone. And the list goes on and on and on of stuff there is out here to talk about. So if this little boy gets lost in the sauce, it ain't because of something as a creator I have done, right? Because I've done my best to try to give a voice to this little boy, to try to sleuth for answers to get him home. I've even been out there on my own dime, searching for him, droning for him, you know, and this is the thank you that I get, okay? This is the thank you I get, threats and things of that nature for the hard work that I have put in the true crime community. Now, as a community, we got to stand together on this. Like I said, even channels out there that hate my face. I probably hate your face too. But one thing I don't hate is the Constitution. I believe you channels that get out there and shit talk Dolly, you have that right. Okay, I don't like it, right? It's just your opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. You're not going to like everybody's opinion, but you don't have to watch everybody. Like me, I stopped watching 99.9% of these channels, right? I used to last year go back and forth with them. I didn't quite understand the trauma thing, but now I get it, and I didn't want no parts in that, right? It's too time consuming because if I say something about you, then you got to say something about me. Then I got to listen to your ass for 5 hours to hear what you said about me. And then I got to say something about you. And it goes on and on and on, and it don't never stop. And that's what these people want. So what they realize is we all share an audience. The true crime community is only so big. And on some things we got to stand together on. And that's our constitutional rights to have our opinions. Everybody's not going to like them. Everybody ain't going to like my face. This one right here. But it's my face and it's my opinion. And if you don't like it, there's a million people, and I mean a million, easily, on YouTube that you can go watch. Like when I get off of here, I don't go watch these people. I'm not affiliated with any of these people that are named in this lawsuit or have named me. I don't have no association with at least only knew one of them anyway. And I don't associate with that person anymore. Not the best people, you know, not somebody I want to be friends with anymore. A little cray-cray, in my opinion, just a little out there. And, you know, the things they're trying to, you know, do right now, I completely 100% don't approve of. I've seen these people get people fired from their jobs. I've seen all kinds of shit, laws be created behind these people. Shay Nene, thank you so much. We love your face. And guys, I love your faces, okay? Turtle Gang is the best gang in the world. Now, I know what they're going to say. Dolly, you ain't into organized crime, but you're the leader of a big-ass gang on YouTube, right? The Turtle Gang. But let me tell you, we're peace-loving turtles. We're good vibe people. We don't want negative energy. We don't want to fight with you. Jax, when you countersue, don't forget to add for reimbursement for you going down there and searching for his son. I'm not worried about that. I'm just saying anything that I spend on a lawyer, I'm coming after that money for. Okay? And I want to thank you guys that have done it. Let me check this out. Let me see if y'all have hit up the link so I can thank any of y'all that has hit up my campaign. And let me share the campaign with you guys real fast. Share screen, entire screen right here. Let's do this. Let's blow this up. Let's share it. Bam. Add to stream. Okay. Dolly's fight for free speech for everyone. Which, you know, listen, guys. I don't care. Like I said, if you hate me, if you're an enemy or you're out here, you are entitled to your opinion, and I wouldn't want anybody taking your opinion away from you. Okay? Like, even if you making anti-Dolly videos, you still have that right. Okay? Now, Dolly ain't out here making anti-videos for anybody. You know, if somebody's doing right out here, you know, and I only cover, you know, missing people, true crime. And if you're doing wrong in that sector, or there's rumors of you doing wrong, I will address it. But if you're doing good, I will also congratulate you for the good work that you have done, right? And that's just my opinion. And what is my opinion? It ain't shit. It's just an idiot's opinion, right? But for some reason, a lot of people care about that opinion. And I know there's a lot of people out here that don't want to be shut down their voice. So some of these threats ain't even to YouTube creators. Some of the threats that are going around are to people in the chat. They don't want chatters saying things negative about them. They don't want your opinions out there. It ain't just the creator's opinion. It is the people in the chat. I've heard silly things like, we're going to get their IP addresses. We're going to add these people to lawsuits and things like that. Is totally ridiculous. But there's people out here that are completely supporting this behavior. YouTube channels, right? Ones that I wouldn't watch if you tied me to a chair and held my eyes open with toothpicks. I wouldn't even watch you, right? I'd roll my eyes in the back of my head first. I would roll my eyes in the back of my head, because you're not worth my time. I preach this all the time. The most valuable thing in this world is time. It's something you can't get back. You can take my money, I can get that back. You can take some blood, I'll get that blood back eventually. Drink enough fluids, right? But I can never get my time back. There's nothing you can do to give me that back. So I look at my time like it's more valuable than money. And you guys should do the same thing. Don't waste your time on ignorant shit. It will make you stupider, okay? You think Dolly makes you stupid. This will make you extra stupid, right? Some of the things I hear in the ass kissing and the sucking up, it's like you got doo-doo stains on your face. I hate to be mean, but it's just the truth. Now, Dolly comes up here all the time and tells you that these internet people are fake as shit. Fake. You're not real. Real recognizes real. It's true. I didn't make that shit up, right? Somebody way smarter than me did. They act like people are idiots and everybody wants to play lawyer, right? Like they know what the hell is going on. I don't play lawyer. I don't know the law like that. What I do know is how to call a lawyer, right? And let them handle that shit for me, right? Anytime I've been in trouble and y'all seen it, I get the best lawyer that I can humanly possibly get. And I let them run it and handle everything. The team of lawyers, let them handle that, because that's what they get paid for, is to do that work. Okay. And then, of course, you know, they're going to want to get their money back, because I'm going to want my money back. So they're going to countersue, especially if you're putting stuff out there that you're saying people are involved in organized crime, when you know good and well Dolly has nothing to do with organized crime. Okay. Nothing to do with it. I don't break the law. I'm an old man. I just got out of the hospital from having a heart attack. I got a family. I don't do anything illegal, and I don't mess with any of these YouTubers. I don't trust any of them. They all snaky as hell. You can't become friends with a YouTuber. If you're a YouTuber, just face it. You can act like you cool, but how many times have you seen people act like they cool and then turn on each other, right? But they won't tell you that. Sometimes they'll befriend you just to start a fight with you later, just to bring controversy, so they will have something to get clicks and views off. Who got time for that? Rico just doesn't apply to organized crime. Well, if you're saying there's an enterprise and there are people conspiring against you behind the scenes, you have to prove that. And it does. It goes into racketeering, organized crime. That is exactly what it covers. That is what the law covers. That's what they use to bring down the mob. You can also file a civil lawsuit under that, okay? And that is what is going on. Well, they filed a civil injunction, okay? Injunction, and they're saying they don't want money. Then why continue to threaten people and to push this fear and try to scare people away from the case because you don't like their opinion? already people are countering their injunction, right? Already. Ain't none of my business right now. Okay. Ain't none of my business. But I'm firing my shots back, letting these people know there ain't no need to threaten me, right? We, as this channel, we have moved on. And you said it's not about money. I've heard these people say that. So if you don't move on, then it's about something else, because nobody is out here from this side bothering you, because we are a true crime channel. We are not a crime channel. Even though I joke and play, what does this say? Hold on, my kid typed something. Comments that, let me read this. Comments that do not fit what is appropriate or kind to the chat get deleted by the mod team. There you go, Tiff, right? So my kid is out there making sure y'all don't say nothing crazy. Good job, Tiff. Good job. I'm going to have to buy you a damn ice cream. Okay, I'm going to have to buy you ice cream. So let me refresh this. I want to give a shout out to a couple people up here at least that have donated. And already, our Missile Defense Fund has reached $1,270. Okay, and that's just in a few hours of us pushing the missile defense system. So thank you guys. Be Hairless donated, says love you, Dolly and PJ. Laura says, damn, donated $200. Keep reporting on all missing children. This is going to be extremely expensive. You might want to get a hold of DUI guy. He is a lawyer and a creator. Good luck. Thank you, Laura.
I just wanted to say, for all the people in the chat that are confused, they claim they don't want money, but the stipulations of all this in the end is that you pay their lawyer fee. Their lawyer fee is $500,000 according to them.
Okay, well, we know that's fabricated.
I know that.
You know, allegedly, right? I don't know how much their lawyer charges, but you would have to be, damn, I don't even think, who's the dude that's dead?
That's how ridiculous it is.
Johnny Cochran, okay?
Right, that is how ridiculous it is.
But here's my thing is, don't mess with me, you know, and I don't have any reason to go through what could happen. You know what I'm saying? We can't just bow down to people because you try to scare people off. You know, like I said, if the family don't want us talking about it, we won't talk about it. We have already moved on. I thought they said 500. I don't know, and I don't care. I'm not trying to pay that much attention to it, but I just want to have, you know, the security blanket just in case. Army Mom donated $20 35 minutes ago. Thank you, Army Mom. You are excellent. Barbara has donated $10 with a heart. Miss Melanie donated $10. She says, we got your shell, Dolly. Let's do this. Right here, anonymous giver says, wish you luck. Robin Webb says, Dolly Strong, we got your back. Single white female donated $100. It says, God bless you, Dolly, PJ. You both rock my days at work. Can't imagine not hearing your lovely voices during the day. Fight for the free speech our forefathers gave us all. That is absolutely right, right? We love you, Dolly, PJ. This is Pig for you and Sebastian. This is Pig. I don't know if is that what they call you, Pig? Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, like I said, we're not firing shots at anybody. This ain't about that. We didn't come up here. I didn't come up here to fight with any of these people, any of these channels or whatever they got going on, right? We're just saying that we have no parts in the enterprise, okay? I don't like any YouTubers. I don't associate with them. I'm not involved in any organized crime, racketeering, out to get anybody. If there's been anybody on a hit list, it's been the hit list that 1202 did when he was plotting against this channel. So, you know, these are all things that I could file lawsuits myself for, but I ain't doing that. That's just too much headache, too much work. The only way I would do something like that is you force my hand into battling with you. I don't want to battle with you guys. In this same video, I would play for the judge. Anything I say, I would say in front of a judge. And you know, that's my opinion. And I was given that by the forefathers of this country to protect, you know, my Constitution, is I have the right to voice my opinion, long as my opinion don't hurt nobody or infringe on anybody else, right? Now, I don't think I've said anything that fits the bill under defamation. Maybe a little bit of comedy, a little bit of jokes, but every video that I post, if you look in the description box, it says that. It says that, no, don't take it as fact. This is comedy and entertainment. It's the same thing like if you was trying to sue Chris Rock, okay, or any other entertainer, because I let you guys clearly know this is for entertainment purposes. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it, okay? I'm not tagging you in anything. I'm not naming none of these people. This is just my, hey, look, calm down. Everybody ain't out to get you. If you want to look for Sebastian, go look for the kid all you want, right? We're moving on from that type of stuff, and we don't want to get in it with you, all right? We don't. So no reason to get out here and threaten people from Virginia, because I'm the only true crime creator from Virginia, all right? And it's like, you know, you're trying to do this from fear, but we just don't want to be involved. It ain't we're scared. It's just I don't want to tie my time up with this. There's better things for me to do than get caught up with this shitstorm, okay? Because basically that's what it is. You know, now you got people suing, counter suing, you know, all this paperwork, all this stuff. We don't want no parts in that, okay? So we happily bow out, and we don't plan on firing any shots unless shots are fired at us. But what we are going to do is we are going to raise the funds to build us a missile defense system good enough to hire the best attorney in Virginia. And if anybody comes, that's what we will do with the funds. It'll sit there until somebody tries to attack. I'm sure, you know, with me being as mouthy as I am and voicing my opinion the way I do, and people can't take a joke, I'm sure eventually somebody's going to try to come for us, right? But it is what it is out here. You know, I still pray to God that, you know, this all works out for this family. You know, if the little boy is with us or if he's not with us. Don B, thank you so much for joining up, becoming a member. That's a good way to keep Dolly alive. Christy Ford, please name the fund FAFO, okay? F around and find out. No, because we're not trying to pick fights. But that's the last thing we really want, is to fight with people, okay? I want people to do the right thing, and if you're doing the right thing, I got no problem with you. Usually the only time I talk bad about anybody is when they're doing some fuck shit, okay? They're doing things with not the best intentions or not the best. Then I may address my opinion on it, but it's just that, an opinion, all right? But some people don't like that, and they get mad, and, you know, they start trying to bring things into the real world. And, you know, apparently they got money to spend. I don't like to spend money. All right. I don't like to spend money. That's why I say I don't want to be pushed into a corner where I have to do these things, right? Because I don't want to, right? I don't want to get in a pissing contest. I don't want to fight with anybody. I wish everybody the best in this life. Be the best you can be. You know, do what you do. If I don't like something you say, you know, and you're a YouTube creator, I won't watch it. Okay. Now, as far as national stories, if a story's in the spotlight and it's national, of course, I'm going to talk about them stories as there's news to talk about. In this case, there really hasn't been anything. There hasn't been anything in 8 months. There really ain't much to say. But Echo, I'm confused. Did you get served? No, I just been named in that paperwork that is the Rico that they're hitting these 2 women with that I don't know. Now, I don't know Granny's watching. I've never spoke to her. She has been in the chat room, but I don't know her. The other lady, I think she's a TikToker, the barbecue chick. I have no clue to who that is. I ain't never even seen her, right? So I don't know any of these people. I know they named the B lady, right? I don't affiliate with their channel. They named Clue. I know Clue. I met her one time when I was in Tennessee searching. That's it. Like, I don't really like, we ain't like complotting and, you know, like, I don't talk to these people behind the scenes like that, plotting and planning. And it's, there's no organization to the madness. I'm, like I said, I'm the most disorganized person out here, and I'm not really affiliated with any other YouTube channels but this one and PJ Vision, right? Because PJ is my girlfriend. I gotta claim her, right? I gotta claim her. But everybody else, I don't claim your ass. All right. I hate to break it to you. I hate to break it to you. Like, I'm a one-man army here. One man. All I'm looking out is for myself. I don't worry what y'all do to these other YouTubers. You know, do what you do. But, you know, don't come messing with me, and I'm not going to come messing with you guys. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? We can draw that line in the sand. And if y'all really about what you're saying, you know, you're after people that are bullying, then leave me alone, right? Because if I'm not messing with you and you keep, you know, throwing these attacks at me, then who is really the bully here? Okay. Like I said, we are moving on away from that circus. You know, one, I had to a while back because, you know, I was going through some things medically, almost died. Technically, I did. They had to get my ass back to life. So listen, I don't even know how long I'm going to be here to most Leslie fight. I'm hoping for the next 50 years. Okay. I doubt 50, but give me a good 25 and I'll be all right. Okay. Good 25. I'll be all right. So I don't need a lot of stress from people and things like that. Y'all move on with that. And, you know, like when everybody was talking about it, I was like, y'all go over there and talk about, you know, save that drama of it. You know, I don't think it's a good thing. I don't think it's a good thing for YouTubers to be suing other YouTubers over their opinion. Okay. Now, some people will say this is a hate channel. That is a hate channel. I guess it depends what side of the fence you on, because I would look at a lot of these channels and say, well, they're hateful ass channels. All they do is talk shit about people. Some people may look at Dolly and say he's a hate channel, right? He disagrees with the parents and he, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, also Nancy Grace pretty much believe same thing Dolly did. Who's more true crime than Nancy, right? You don't see Nancy up in a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? But what they don't realize is my thoughts on this whole case is aligned with them, right? It is aligned with them. I said clearly many a times that I don't believe the father has anything to do with this. I had two suspects, Mama Bear and Step Bear, and it's always been that. But I guess they don't like the jokes and me, you know, whatever it may be. But, you know, you can't get mad over jokes. I mean, you can. And like I said, you can sue anybody. But to me, it's just a waste of your time, my time, your money, my money, right? And we don't need to waste that. Because listen, you may have plenty of money, right? But like I said, you can't get that time back. And that time is worth way more than your money, okay? Unless you just ain't got a hobby in the world and you got plenty of time, right? Which I don't. I'm pretty much stacked up on time. So I don't want to sacrifice any of my time. When I have a little bit of free time, I like to come up here and enjoy it with you guys. Okay. That's what I do with my free time. That's my biggest hobby. It's just coming up here, sharing true crime stories, not just one true crime story, but every true crime story that interests us all the way down the line from what, you know, when we started, it was Gabby Petito, Summer Wells, Michael Monkey Vaughn, Cody Bigsby. You know, we don't stay on one thing forever anyway. We eventually move on, but we always circle back to it when there's something new or fresh. It's just kind of the way true crime works, right? If you dwell on one case, it kind of makes your channel stagnant because people want to hear about everything that's going on. They don't want to hear about just one thing that is going on. So I just want to take a minute today because a lot of you guys have been donating to this free speech thing. And like I said, them funds will sit there until somebody fires a shot. And then we'll have that as a defense system to defend ourselves against anybody that wants to come for us unjustly. Okay. Now, like I said, we're going to move on from that case. PJ's been wanting to move on. But, you know, when they came out, you know, and was like screaming and wanting justice, I'm about that, right? That's been what I've been wanting from them from the very jump street, is somebody to be a voice for this child. So I'm glad they are doing that. And that's all that really mattered to me. And if that child has a voice, you don't need me. Okay. So there's no problem with me stepping out of y'all's little feud, right? No need to come try to sue me in Virginia or involve me in any of this stuff y'all got going on with your Rico and all. I ain't John Gotti. I'm Dolly. Totally different. Okay. Totally different. But that is John Gotti with my head on his body. Okay. You like that, didn't you? See how that flowed? But I'm damn sure no John Gotti. I'm an old ass man that's trying to chill out, relax, have a good time, joke and laugh on the internet. So most of the things I say up here that most of you people are mad about is I'm just kidding. Okay. I am just kidding, trying to make jokes, trying to entertain the masses. And there's no need to be absolutely butthurt. I've said it many times. I have no problem with any of these people personally, whoever it may be. The people suing people, I don't have a problem with you. I don't hate you. Okay. I just don't associate with you because some of y'all ain't my type of people. I'm better off on my own. Okay. Just always have been, always will be. But I don't go to bed hating y'all, mad at y'all, any of those things, right? I'm not out to get any of you. Okay, so if you think Dolly's plotting on you or planning against you, I'm not. The only person I'm worried about defending is me. That's why we have the freedom of speech fund. All right, so I can talk and voice my opinion and not have to worry about what? And PJ. I got to worry about PJ. And, you know, of course, my family. That's all I'm worried about. The other people up here, listen, no ill will. If I said something that offended you, Dolly apologizes, okay? Don't be butthurt. Don't get all sad over a few jokes, a few words on the internet, all right? So with that said, I'm going to open up the phone lines to you beautiful people. Now, listen, we're not here to dog any of these people, right? You know, even with me joking and playing tonight, we're not here to bash these people. Don't be using these people's names that they can use against me in court saying, look, this dude is attacking me, when it's your opinions. Okay. Now, if you say something about a family member, just, you know what to say, where don't be mentioning these people's names. Let's keep it classy and not trashy. But what is going on is not good. And a lot of it needs to stop. Okay. Especially from other YouTubers. If it's coming from outside forces, the true crime community has no control of that. But this stuff that's going on right now, you guys do have control over. If you don't support these people, they'll stop this behavior. Okay, they'll stop this behavior. And that's what needs to be. YouTubers don't need to be headbutting each other. But listen, there's no stopping Krama. Krama is going to be Krama. That's what they do. They got to fight with each other. But I don't get it. Y'all want to fight with each other, but then y'all get mad and start to sue each other. I don't really understand that, because y'all want to fight with each other. Unlike Dolly, is I don't want to fight with you, right? So lately when people just talk shit about me, I just take it, right? Oh, well, you know, it's never made me or broke me either way. People have said all kinds of horrible things about me. It's never really affected me, right? But when you come after me in real life, you're not just coming after me. You're coming after my family, right? You're coming after the people I love and take care of. And to me, that's when it becomes really uncool and when it's went way too far. So don't try to hurt people in real life, okay? Don't let this YouTube blind you with hate and that, you know, it becomes a pissing contest, because it's not that for me. All right. I'm sure there's people out here that can piss a lot farther than I can. I don't have a problem with it. Okay. Now I'm working on my stream, and one day I'll be able to piss all the way down the block. But that ain't today. And like I said, as I've gotten older and wiser and more chill, that it's unnecessary. And I know that, there's people that are watching right now, and you guys are out here stirring the pot. Y'all want people to fight. Y'all want this because it's entertainment for you guys either way. But for the majority of good people, they don't want to see people fight. Okay, they don't want to see me arguing with people. When I would get caught up in that trauma shit last year, and I've been a whole year without messing with any of these people or affiliating with any of these people, messing with any of these people. My views would go down, my subscriber count would go down. But when I decided, okay, hey, this is not for Dolly, I want to do just true crime, stick to the, what's going on in the moment. You notice my subscriber count has climbed over 60,000. We're pushing for that 100,000 because we want to keep it classy, not trashy. There's plenty of, let's just say trashy channels out there that do that content. Not that the people themselves are bad people. It's just they choose to bring a trashier type of content to you for entertainment. I believe everybody comes up here with the intent to be entertaining, right? I hope you don't come up here to bore people, right? I hope you have in your mind, let me entertain the masses. But, I come from an entertainment background, okay? Music my whole life. So I've always had a mic in front of me. I've always been on a stage. There's always been a big, large crowd of people in front of me to entertain. And I think I've become pretty good at doing that, okay? But you got to remember, I got just as many years in entertainment as a surgeon has in surgery. So, and that's all I really want to do is help people and entertain. I don't want to fight with people. I don't want to sue nobody. I don't want to battle with anybody in court. I just want to entertain, joke around, play, have a good time, bring you things that I'm interested in. And that's true crime. Okay. I really do. am passionate about true crime, and I really do care about these kids. I am a father. I have raised a child, right? You just heard her on the phone with me. And I talk to my daughter multiple times every day, and she's grown. I still have that really good relationship to where we can talk about anything. Okay. So when I say that I do care, it's because I really, truly do. This is not fake to me, right? I could get up here on YouTube and I can talk a million things. I'm passionate about the U.S.C. I could have started a fight channel and probably would have 300,000 subscribers now. I could have stuck to talking about entertainment news. And, you know, in entertainment news, I was getting hundreds of thousands of plays. Even when I was talking Mandela effect way back in the day, some of them videos did 1 million plays. I've never done that in true crime. I've never been able to reach those types of numbers in true crime. It's just the crowd for it is not as big, but I enjoy it more, right? So I much rather be in a niche on YouTube that I really enjoy, that I'm passionate about. When I leave here, I watch crime shows, true crime things. True crime is pretty much my life, right? And YouTube has led me down this path. You know, like I like to say, I didn't choose true crime. True crime chose me. All right. And I'm glad that you guys give me a voice up here. And I appreciate every single one of you, even to the people that hate my face and shit talk me on other channels. Because what I think it does when you shit talk me on other channels, the people that didn't know about me, all they're going to do is come over here and watch me to see who you're talking about. And that's why you see the numbers that you see. That's why there's a lot of success on the channel, because, you know, when people don't like you, they're going to talk shit about you. And all that does is share that person with another audience, right? You just shared your audience with me, because they might hate me. They may agree with you when they watch me that, oh, this dude sucks. But some of them people go, oh man, this dude ain't that bad. I kind of like him. And boom, you're a new subscriber. So usually when I don't like channels, you notice I don't mention them, right? I don't say their names, because as soon as I say my names, 1,800 of y'all are going to run over there and see who the hell I'm talking about. If you never heard of them, you're going to check them out. And I know that because I would do the same thing. I'd be like, who the hell is that? Let me see. Because it's just human nature. So when I see channels that don't like somebody and all they do is plug the person they don't like, all you're doing is giving those people free advertisement. You're just giving them free advertisement. I wish they had used the funds to file this action on searching efforts instead. Mary, yes, listen, I'm glad people have upped the reward and have stepped up and said, hey, I'll give this money. And I hope they truly do. Okay. If it helps find this missing child, that's all that really matters to Dolly. All I wanted was this child to have a voice. Now, I didn't want, being out here screaming for this child. I didn't want it to end me up in civil litigation and dealing with people naming me in lawsuits or even trying to sue me. I just wanted to bring some justice for this little boy. And I think people that know me and have watched me over this time know that. Okay. And there ain't a family out here that I wouldn't help. Like a lot of people thought I gave Don and Candace a hard time. You just don't know how much money behind the scenes I have donated to Don and Candace Wells. When I covered the monkey thing, last Christmas, I bought Monkey's family Christmas. Right? So I try to do my part to help and to be a decent human being. I ain't great. I ain't no saint. Okay. I'm a little bit of a shit talker, but that's it. As far as being, hateful to anybody or hate anybody, no, I pretty much love everybody. Even though I don't watch your channels, you're still my brothers and sisters in this true crime thing. Okay. Now, you know how even families, you got that cousin you can't fuck with. Some of y'all are like that. You're like a cousin. I just don't fuck with you, but you still family. I still respect everybody that at least tries to do true crime. I know some people get sucked into the drama like I did. I never understood drama or the drama thing whatsoever. I kind of got sucked into that last year. Well, a couple of years ago, and it took me about a year to get out the tornado that is drama. But I believe this year Dolly has done that. Right? I stepped away from these channels. Y'all don't hear me fighting with these channels or, these ladies over here or these people over here or these, because once you start fighting with one of them, you got to fight with everybody. Okay. You got to fight with their whole crew, their friends, their chat rooms. And it just gets to be overwhelming. And then you don't bring the content that you want to bring to the internet. Right. I want to be remembered up here. Right? Because I almost left. I want to be remembered for the good things I do. That's it. I don't want people to remember the bad and hate me when I've gone off this planet. I want people to remember me for the good and, the jokes and the laughing and us having a good time together. And hopefully along the way, I don't offend too many people. I know I have offended some of these people. Like I said, if I truly offended you and you think I hate you or I'm just mean to you, I apologize. Take me off of your kill list. Put the sniper rifle down. You don't have to do it. It's like, my name is Earl. I'm just trying to adjust some of my wrongs to make them right. And do some good before I leave this planet. And I plan on doing that with this channel. And that has been my goal since I started in true crime. And I tell people all the time, my goal was to help one family. And I've helped so many more than that. And I continue to want to do more and more each year to make it better than the year before, right? So this is a journey for me. And, I have made mistakes along the way, but I've also learned from every mistake I have made. If you do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result, that is the definition of insanity. I hate to break it. Dolly crazy as hell, but I'm not insane. I'm not insane whatsoever. That's why you will see me. I will change it up, right? Because you have to evolve. You have to change up. You have to get better and you have to learn from your mistakes. And that's one thing that I am good at. Now PJ, I tell you, I have to touch the fire. I have to touch it until, and know it's hot. And then after that, I won't touch that fire anymore. That's just the way it is. So with that said, let me open the phone lines. Like I said, let's keep it classy and not trashy. Don't mention these people's names because That's what offends people. That's what's getting them upset. And like I said, attack everybody else. Leave me alone, okay?
Hey, Dolly, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
This is the court jester calling from Yorktown.
The court jester from Yorktown. I've been to Yorktown a few times. So what is good with you tonight?
I am so sick and tired of all of this BS that's going on with these folks.
I think a lot of the community really is. And there's a few people out there stirring the pot, and I really wish they wouldn't. It just makes things worse.
I totally agree, and I agree with you, and just feel like you were just out there just trying to do some justice for him and everybody else, just like you're trying to do justice for Quentin Simon.
Definitely,
and his
definitely.
deadbeat mom. But
Oh my Jesus!
I just, you're right. You're right. Quit talking about him. And my mama always told me when I was younger, you know, people start talking about you doing stuff, get quiet. Get real quiet, just like you've been doing. Get quiet. You moved on, you know, and eventually they're going to want to know what you're up to, and so they're going to start coming around again. Thing about it is this Rico stuff, man, it's kind of scary because everybody's getting hit with it. I mean, Donald Trump even got hit with it. And I know you ain't got near enough money that he's got.
No,
you know,
but I can ask him to borrow some. Hey, Trump, can I borrow a little money?
Right.
I'll come work at Mickey D's with you, okay? I'll come work at Mickey D's with you.
Oh, yeah. But this is ridiculous, and I agree. Just move on like you've done, you and PJ, and everything else. You know, it'll come out. It'll come out. And again, these other people better watch out because they sue y'all. Y'all can turn around and sue them right back.
Yeah,
I get where you're saying that you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that. I don't want to have to do that. You know,
sometimes you got to do it for the principle, Dolly.
Well, you know, only if people come after me. You know, I'm not trying to fight somebody else's battle. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Oh no, I agree.
So if you leave me alone, I leave you alone. You know, there's the peace offering. You know, and that's what they say they want anyway. So then I shouldn't have, you know, if I'm throwing that peaceful, hey, let's leave it alone, I'm moving on, and you're still making threats towards me, you know, then I got to defend myself at some point. So that's why I'm not saying that I'm going to sue any of these people. I'm just gathering the funds to protect myself. So if they do make true with these threats that they're doing, that I have that already in the pocket, ready to go.
I think what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to push it through with the first person and see what they got before they start filing on everybody else.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if they got money to burn and time to kill and they're mad at the world, then it's no telling what they could do. I hope that's not the case. I hope what they're saying is genuine. You know, it's not about the money. It's about, you know, talking bad about these people. Like I said, I'm moving on. So there's no reason to come messing with me. And if it comes to whatever it comes to, then that's what it is at that point. But this is not something from me. This is going to be something from the other side.
And see, and the other thing, didn't Step Bear turn around and say something about you using Mama Bear's name on your soap?
Yeah, but there's a billion people on this planet named Katy. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about Katy Perry come clean. I think he thinks I might have been talking about his old lady, but there's a billion K. She don't own the name Katy. I mean, it may be her name, but she don't own the word Katy. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
It's a little bit different. And it was, you know, Katy come clean. It wasn't Katy, whatever her last name is, Soap. You know what I'm saying? So it was a play on words. And yeah, they got a little upset about that, but then it wasn't like they were going to take me to court over it. Like I said, a lot of what I say is jokes. It's all just me kidding around and joking, and people are getting upset about it.
Disclaimer out there. You put your disclaimer out
every
there
show.
Every single one.
Every show, every description box has my disclaimer that this is for entertainment, not to be taken as fact. Because, you know, that is what gets people in defamation lawsuits when you sit out there and lie on people knowing it's a lie. That is defamation. I understand what it is. That's why I use the announcements I do. That's why I say allegedly. That's why I say in my opinion and all these things. And I put it in my description and I start my show with it. So everybody knows that, hey, don't take this as fact. We're joking around. I'm up here to entertain you guys. That's it.
And for them to go after the other people, the chatters that are in there and everything else, oh, please give me
I'm
break.
hoping some of this is idle threats, that they're thinking about it or whatever they're going to do. And it seems like they went after people that were in the same state as them because they're there. Now, if they start going after other people, which if people are trying to fight with them or going back and forth with them, then that's on them. But I'm not that person. I'm not trying to go back and forth with you. And I don't want to get caught up in a legal battle with you. You know what I'm saying? Because all that's going to do is cost both of us time. And it sounds like you got enough people to fight with without me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I need to fight with. I ain't that important.
Well, you are important. Let me tell you that, because you're helping out families and everything else. So you are important.
Yeah, but I'm going to continue to do that either way. Even if that was tied up in legal battles with, I'm still going to do my best to help people and do my thing. So that ain't going to change nothing anyway. That's just going to tie up time, which, like I said, is valuable to me, and I don't want to do. I don't want to give up my time like that, because when I got free time, I want to spend it with my family. I want to go to the theme parks. I don't want to fight with people.
And not only that, I mean, you've got to do your soaps. TJ's got to do your lotions and potions. And all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that takes time too, and people just don't realize it.
Yeah.
They really don't.
That is true.
And if I had my vehicle was up and running, I'd be offering to come over there and help with some of that stuff.
Yeah.
But
I wanted Pico for my tacos, and they're trying to hit me with the Rico. Okay.
Yeah, really. Really.
All right. Well, look, you be good. You stay safe. And until next time.
Remember, I love you all, Dolly.
All right. You be good. Peace.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah. I think some of these people just need a big old hug. Okay. If you need a hug, you can always hit Dolly up and be like, listen, I need a hug. Somebody said I like Pico on my mashed potatoes. Okay. I've never had Pico on my mashed potatoes, but I do like them on tortilla chips and tacos, right? Especially if it got a little bit of lemon in it, right? So the bomb. Okay. So I went out and got tacos the other day with Pico. I didn't know they were going to try to put my name in a Rico. I think they misunderstood me, right? I think some people on the internet just misunderstood, easy mistake to make, right? Easy mistake. I said Pico, not Rico. Y'all calm down. I don't want to fight with anybody. Y'all search for whoever you want, and I'm going to continue to search for whoever I want. Okay?
Y'all search for whoever
Dolly.
you want. I'm going to search for whoever I want.
Dolly.
Okay?
Now you got to turn me down in the background.
Yes, sir.
All right. Who's this? Where you calling from?
This is D Stone. I'm calling from Florida, brother.
What's up, D Stone? How you doing tonight?
Man, I'm just so happy to talk to you. My girlfriend loves you. I've been listening to you for 3-4 months now. We called you like 74 times about a month ago, trying to get your mystery box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a true crime aficionado. I usually watch nature shows and sports and whatnot, but
you're probably better off. You're probably better off.
Yeah, dude, you're a freaking hoot, man. Your mama raised you right, brother. Your mama raised you right.
Bird watching is better off for you than this shit. You can go watch. You can go watch pelicans. You'd be better off.
Fly pelican.
Yeah.
She gonna
seagulls.
love it in the morning.
You're better off bird watching seagulls than this shit. Okay. Safer.
Man, I got so many birds in the background. When we first started dating, there was a nightingale that used to sing at all hours in the morning, and she's like, I mean, my girlfriend was like, that's an overachiever right there. But
true crime is full of woodpeckers. Okay, it's just full of woodpeckers.
Peckerwoods, you mean, brother?
Full of woodpeckers. It ain't nothing but a bunch of damn noise. Okay, just a bunch of noise. And a whole lot of holes and a noise.
You said holes, not garden tools, sir.
Yeah, not hoes.
No, I know. But what I wanted to say was, number one, when we my girlfriend had an allergic reaction. She took some medicine, so she was sleeping. So at 6 o'clock during the live broadcast, and I heard the PJ in the back. Is that your girlfriend's name, PJ?
Yeah, PJ.
I heard a little yes, ma'am, amen, amen. I'm like, that's what's up right there. But when I first started watching you, like the first thing I heard was your mom used to call you Dolly.
No, my mom was a huge Dolly fan. So when I picked the name
Dolly
for the
Parton.
channel, yeah, she was a huge Dolly Parton fan.
Oh my
So
God.
I love my mom
yeah.
more than anybody else in the world. And she passed away 14 years ago. And I named the channel after who she loved, Dolly.
Oh, so you know what? I got misinformed, but I ain't gonna hold it against her because she'll slap me back in the head 3 more times.
Yeah, my mom didn't call me Dolly. My mom was a huge Dolly Parton fan.
Well,
so I named it Dolly to pay homage to my mother.
Well, in France they call it homage.
Okay.
My friend Angel in Newport Richie, he does a great Burt Reynolds laugh.
Burt Reynolds was the man. I remember Smokey and the Bandit. I used to watch.
Dude, man. I mean, didn't they date for a while?
I don't know. I know what was the movie they were in together? Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
Oh my God, that's a good movie, man. She was the
And what was the other one? Working 9 to 5.
9 to 5 with Jane Fonda.
I just used to watch them with my mom when I was a kid, so that's how I know about
Oh man, you know what? The fact that you love everybody and even you pray for your enemies, man, that's biblical right there, brother.
I don't have any enemies.
I mean, your worst enemy was my worst enemy used to be myself. I don't know about you, but I had to come to Jesus.
I may have some people that don't like me, but I have no hate in my heart for them.
Because you know a very spiritual path, bro. That's what we have to do because it only hurts you.
Yeah, I know that. Karma is a bitch. It'll come back and bite you in the ass for hating and wishing bad on people.
Karma's my best friend now. I've done so much good. I swear to God. All right, how old are you, bro? I just turned 54 in September, man.
I just turned 50 and had a heart attack.
Well, you know,
day after my 50th birthday, I had a damn heart attack. So.
Oh my God! A day after your birthday, you might have celebrated 50 a little too hard.
I didn't really even celebrate. I went on vacation. I went to Niagara Falls, Atlantic City, but I didn't do no drinking or partying.
I love Niagara Falls, man. Niagara Falls is crazy, isn't it? Did you see like all the history of like the dudes that went down in barrels?
Yeah, yeah. I even went into the falls. I went out on the Maiden of the Mist, and they take you into the falls.
The Maiden of the Mist is wild.
Yeah, that was like some of the craziest shit. I thought I was going to drown out there. I was like, this shit. I was holding on to the rail. This shit's kind of scary.
Did you think of Superman 2 when you were at down in there? Did you see the movie Superman 2?
I seen Superman 2, yeah, but I couldn't remember every detail of the movie.
Well, I believe it was Superman 2 when him and Lois went to the Niagara Falls, like on their freaking, what's the opposite anniversary? Their damn honeymoon or shit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm tickled purple. I'm sorry to talk over you, bro. Go ahead.
You good. Go ahead.
No, I'm tickled purple to talk to you, man.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the love and everything. But we got to wrap it up because I'm trying to keep the calls to about 5 minutes so I can get to a few people before I got to call it a night. But I appreciate you calling in. Tell your old lady I said hey, and I'm glad you guys are watching and hanging out with me.
Yeah, man. I'm not going to bring up Quentin or Sebastian this time because you talk about that enough. But my dad's 88 and my mom's 85. I'm originally from Philadelphia.
Awesome.
So Atlantic City's like an hour and 20 minutes, drive. So you know what? I'm gonna end with one last thing. I saw y'all walking the boardwalk. Man, there was some cool freaking homemade artwork that was like hanging up.
Oh yeah.
And you were like, "What's this?" I think PJ was like, "Oh no, that's just the hanger thing that they're hanging the ornament on." You were like, "Oh, dude, I want the hanger."
Yeah, I want the hanger.
I want the doorknob.
Some of that art out there is expensive. I've gotten to where now I collect a little tiny bit of art if I can afford it.
Yeah.
But it has to be in a reasonable price range, and some of that stuff.
I mean, I'm not spending like $50 on no damn. I mean, I'll spend $34 on a seashell that's got some cool. Was that in Atlantic City, bro? You know what I mean? I mean, shit, I'm gonna drink $20 worth of
Well,
shit, but I'm also
we were on the boardwalk in Atlantic City, and we were on the boardwalk in Virginia Beach, and both of them had a bunch of artsy type of stuff when we were there.
Yeah. My girlfriend says you're up in Virginia.
Yeah, I'm more of a hard.
How many hours?
I'm more of a
How
hard.
far from Richmond?
I'm about 2 hours from Richmond.
Okay. All right.
But
Hey, we're from the similar neck of the woods then, because I'm actually
I'm
from Wilmington, Delaware.
south of Richmond.
Okay. And I know you've had some Maryland Chesapeake blue crabs, brother.
I do not eat crabs or any seafood.
Oh man, you got too much crabs in your pants. That's why I would avoid that shit.
I'm good on there. No, I stay away from the hose. Okay.
No offense to PJ. Don't have her kick my ass again, please.
I stay away from the hose. But you be good, my man. Stay safe.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna stay good, and God bless you, Dolly.
All right, peace. Dolly.
Hello, Dolly.
What up?
This is from Texas. How are you?
It's who from Texas? I caught the Texas part.
Sabrina.
Sabrina?
Yeah,
Like-
Sabrina.
Like the teenage witch, Sabrina?
I wish I was a teenager again. That would be nice.
Right? Wouldn't it? My bones wouldn't hurt. My hip hurts today. I don't know. I must have hit something or like an edge of a table or something. But man, my hip has been killing me today. That made me feel like I'm 100 years old. I'm like, damn, I need a hip transplant. I got all these people wanting to sue me. Don't take my money. I might need to buy a new hip. So what's good with you tonight?
Well, I just wanted to know if your daughter ever got lunch.
Yes. They couldn't find her work at first, right? And so I guess PJ and her complained to Uber Eats. So they refunded her and she reordered and they got it to her.
Oh, good. I've been worried about her eating all day.
No, she works at the mall. There's plenty of food places. She was just a little upset because she wanted Hawaiian food. And they I guess they got lost in the sauce and she didn't get her food. But they fixed it and she ended up getting her Hawaiian food. So she's good to go.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
All right, you be good. Peace.
You too. Bye.
Yeah, you know, my daughter, she's a little dramatic, just a little tiny bit. And she makes a big deal over every little thing. And today it was Hawaiian food. But she, you know, we got that relationship, you know, where she can call me anytime and talk to me about anything. And sometimes we talk about important stuff. Sometimes we talk about silly stuff. And sometimes we just talk. But I like to keep it that way. So, you know, I always ask her how she's doing, what she's up to, how she feels, because that stuff's important to me. Even though she's grown, she's still my baby girl. Okay. She'll be a baby till she's 50 to me or until I leave this planet. Right. But she is a grown woman now and she is awesome. Right. I got luck. I don't know how me and her crazy ass mama had a decent kid, but that just shows you right there. Two crazy ass people can have a perfectly somewhat normal kid. Okay, little dramatic, but far as being a good kid and not giving you a hard time, and you know, not drinking, no drugs, works, takes care of her bills, her responsibilities. So I'm lucky. I feel blessed, you know. And like I said, I got an awesome family, and that's who I'm worried about. That's the people that I care about. Like, I don't care about these people fighting with each other on the internet. I care about my family, and that's the people that I'm out here to protect, not other YouTubers. I'm not here to fight somebody else's fight. You know, let them do that. And all I ask is, like I've told these people, hey, I've moved on. You know, leave me alone. No need to make threats towards me. And let's just keep it pushing. Dolly.
Why'd you hang up on me?
Who is this? I don't know.
It's Sabrina.
Hey, Sabrina. I didn't mean to hang up on you. Did I hang up on you?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. I got to talking and maybe I forgot you were there.
No, you hung up on me as soon as you said Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and I said it'd be nice if I was.
Oh, and I hung up on. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I clicked on the wrong button. I have no clue. I'm half brain dead.
Hey, that's what. No, last night I got aggravated. Last night. I was watching, and I'm not naming names. I'm not telling you the case. Just listen to what I'm saying. And it ticked me off. And I'm a nice person. So I was on another creator station. And it was another case that I didn't know a whole lot about. I knew a little bit about. Anyway, this creator had done all this fancy stuff, and was showing all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And something was mentioned, and I don't even know how your name got brought up. Anyway, I know what it was. They were trying to figure out if I was a troll or not. That's what it was. And because you know how people get nervous when it comes to new people. Well, anyway, I said, well, I came. I've been a quote unquote groupie for Dolly Vision since 2 months. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet that helped you a lot on that channel, right? I'm sure that.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure that made them love you.
Yeah, right. Since 2 months into the Sebastian Rogers case, I said, but since the dramas started, it's whatever. He's starting to do other cases, right? Well, the creator came back and said something. Dolly's trash or something like that. And I looked at that comment, and I pushed my iPad back, and I looked at it again, and I thought, you're lucky I'm down here almost to Houston in Texas, because I would be flying my happy butt where you're at now.
That's just their opinion. Everybody, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand if they think I'm trash, I don't care. It don't bother me none.
Right.
It's their opinion, so.
I don't understand this judging people. I'm sorry. I mean, everybody's different,
I believe I have more people that love me than hate me, and I'm good with that.
I do. And whatever this thing is, I don't even know what it is. I come in the middle of a Pico something.
I just want some Pico. I'm not trying to get to Rico. Okay, just hook my tacos up. I'm all about the Pico. I don't mess with the Rico.
But I missed court this morning because I had a whole bunch of junk going on. So.
All right, I'm gonna find you. Yes, Cassie, I have been there.
Well, you can find me all you want. You might as well throw it down because I can work it out right now.
Yeah, I hear that.
I'm paying for a wedding. A wedding that's not even mine.
There you go. All right, well, stay blessed. I ain't going to hang up on you this time. I'm going to say goodbye. So
I'm going to hang up on you.
You're going to hang up on me?
Well, I love you guys.
I guess payback's a bitch.
Safe.
All right. Peace.
Love you guys. Bye. Peace.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, callers. I want to give shout outs to a couple people. Okay. Let's jump back over here. Let's share this screen again. Okay. And this is, we've already at 1310 of the missile defense system is what we're calling this. The Israel Shield. Okay. Some would call it, just in case anybody fires any shots. Hopefully they won't. They'll move on from us like we've moved on from them, and everything will be kosher, and they can take out their anger on people that are more deserving than little old Dolly. Okay, so Michelle says, I love you and PJ in the work time and dedication you put into all the cases you cover. I pray you keep up the great work. Thank you so much for your donation. That is super awesome. Oh, you big virtual hugs to you. Can I do it? Can you like it? Oh, I didn't even know you could like it. Okay, you press the little heart and it gives you a like. Okay, I didn't know that. I'm going to go back and like everybody's stuff now. Rainey says, love you both. Let me give that a like. I didn't even know you could like it like that. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I ain't been liking your shit. I didn't even know you could. Mel Crow says, Dolly and PJ both are so passionate, and you guys are the voice of all these children and so many other people that don't have a voice anymore. The turtles have your back. Thank you, Mel Crow. Thank you, guys. And we already seen Be Hairless. It says, love you and PJ and Dolly, but I'm going to like it. I'm going to like it. I'm going to go through and like these ones that are right here. And then tomorrow, when I have a little more time, I'll go back and like all of them. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart, helping us out. keeping it safe, keeping it where we can have a voice. Listen, we know freedom is not free. All right. We definitely know that. We have warriors and soldiers that die every day fighting for our freedoms. And we got to respect that. Like, even if I said, if you hate my guts out there, you got to respect free speech. I'm not out here to hurt anybody on the YouTube streets. I do talk a little shit occasionally, but most of the time, like I said, it's just jokes. Now, how mad people get over those jokes, in my opinion, I really can't control. But like I said, nothing personal against any of these people. I don't hate anybody. I don't wish ill will on anybody. I wouldn't try to take from you or your family. So please don't try to take from mine. Dolly.
Hey, Dolly.
Hey, what up, Doug?
They need to leave you the hell alone.
Well, I mean, they're not harassing me or anything. They made some threats towards some people, and I think I was included in that, which I really don't need to be. It's how I feel about it. They may feel differently.
They just jealous.
I mean, I don't know if it's that. I don't think these people really even know me like that. It's just they're in this pissing contest with everybody, and they think I'm a part of it, and really I'm not.
Yeah, well, you're real.
Yeah, I mean, this is who I am.
I met you.
This is who I am.
You're the same person. You're the same person on TV as the day when I met you at the Golden Corral.
That's right. I am the exact same dude, just as goofy, like playful, family oriented. I'm the same exact guy. That's what I tell people. Like, that's why I can say a lot of these people ain't legit up here, is because if you met them in real life, they wouldn't be the same person they are online.
And I'm just a big old lovely teddy bear.
You just a big old teddy bear, Doug, that's big as Andre the Giant.
But I mean, you're real. That's the problem.
What are you, 6'7"?
About 6, yeah, somewhere in there.
Okay, all right.
I think I'm growing more.
You think you're growing? I think it's that top hat you wear too. It's kind of tall too, so it adds an extra 6 inches to you. It's like looking at Doug get a cramp in your neck.
But I mean, they can't stand it because you're real, and they can't be real. They got to be something else.
Well, I ain't saying that everybody's fake up here. I'm just saying there's a good majority of people that are fake. And I think real true crime people that's been in this for a while and watching for a while, y'all know who the fake people are. Y'all know when it's show and when it's legit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think people are stupid. I think the crowd that watches true crime is an older crowd. It ain't young kids that watch true crime on YouTube. It's an older crowd, and we've been around long enough to know bullshit when we see it.
And opinions is like everybody's got an asshole. They all got one.
Everybody got one. Right?
Everybody got an opinion.
Some stink worse than others.
And they just don't like it because you're making it a little bit of a success.
I don't know. I don't even really think it's that. I mean, I just think that if you're not aligned with certain people's views, just like in politics, they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't talk politics here either. If you're not in line with people, their views, then they can't accept your opinion being different than theirs. And I think that's where everything kind of clashes, Yeah.
Remember I told you I got cussed out, so
yeah,
I don't. I mean, but I didn't give a damn why cussed me out.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, I say what I want to say.
I mean, you should have that right. You should have that right to be able to say what you want to say, and that has to be protected. And
I disagree with you, but I don't get mad at you.
Yeah, I mean, even if you said something that I thought was totally stupid, which you don't usually do, but I would say, hey, you have the right to say that. Not that I believe it's right or it's the right thing to say, but I truly believe you have the right to say that. Even if it's terrible. Even if it's terrible.
But I still ain't figured out why that lawyer of Lilani has not come up and said she was high in all these interviews.
I don't know. I mean, I have no clue, but it didn't go too great for her in court today. She actually shed a tear and all that, which was good to see.
She needs to shed.
It was fake. It was fake, but at least she tried to muster up one little lonely tear.
Well, she'll get her maker. You always got to meet that maker.
I hope so, and I hope she does. All right, Doug, you be good. I ain't got much longer up here. I'm gonna get up out of here. Stay safe, my brother. I'll see you soon.
Peace.
All right, peace. Hold down Tennessee for me. All right, hold down Tennessee. Now, Tennessee got a lot of turtles. A lot of turtles in Tennessee. Dolly.
Vision.
Vision. Hey.
Okay, I have two things.
All right, who is this and where are you calling from first?
This is Natalie from Texas.
Hey, Natalie.
Okay, number one thing is, if you think back, the person that's in control of this is Nick the Hat.
Well, we don't want to mention none of these people's names here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
And I don't believe it was him that mentioned me in the suit. It was somebody else, a lady that I used to have. I've done some cases with. So we're not. You know, I believe it's that person that has named me, and hopefully, these people move on because I've moved on and leave me out of their confusion.
Well, sorry for saying names. I must have been on my 7.
Yeah, and I don't personally know that guy whatsoever. I've never had a conversation with him. I don't know him, you know.
But didn't you say something about his history and then say something about calling?
No. I discussed what my opinion was on people coming into the case and not being legit about the situation. Is what I was.
Oh, because when I heard your name, I just thought it was retaliation.
Maybe they don't like my opinion on that. You know what I'm saying?
Because you have no connections. You have no connections
to none of them, except for the one lady.
No.
And
I think it's just
the baby's daddy I've had an interview with, but other than that, no connections to any of them.
He has a sense of humor. I don't think he finds you disturbing as the rest of the group. So.
Well, I guess. I mean, the whole 1202 thing, I can understand that person being a little mad because I joked a little bit of life from him, right? But other than that, he should know that's jokes. It's just jokes.
Yeah.
But far as calling anybody on anybody,
far
as calling on anybody or going real life with anybody, I ain't never done any of that.
Oh, okay.
So, not Dolly. You can point the finger at somebody else on that one. It won't me.
No.
It wasn't me.
I just know that some people did actually call because I just heard through the grapevine that some people.
Well, I heard he was battling with, I think, this lady he named in the lawsuit, and I've heard things too that some people actually went there. So I don't know. Stuff gets passed around the internet. You hear it through the grapevine, and time it gets back to you, it's all kind of changed, or you don't know what's really true and what ain't.
Yes.
So
well, just be good to it, and I'm sure you'll be fine. But I got something else I want to talk to you about.
Okay, let's do it. Got to make it quick because I don't have long.
A couple of days ago, maybe even a couple weeks ago, you and PJ were wearing 17th Street surf shop gear.
Yeah.
Are they going back to the old school, or are they still in their bougie stage?
Oh, did you notice I had the old school shirt on?
Yes, I have one. I lived in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And my brother bought me a sweatshirt and a shirt with the characters on the back.
Yeah, like the one I was wearing.
Are they doing it again?
Yeah, they have the retros, the throwbacks.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna call me in order.
I used to live. I lived on 17th in Baltic for a good while, so I used to live right across the street.
I know where that is.
I used to live right across the street from 17th Street Surf Shop. Do you remember the bar Peppers?
Yeah.
I used to live above the bar.
Did you see Bob Marley and the Wailers?
I have seen Bob Marley and the Wellers, but it's been years. Well, I've seen not Bob Marley. I've seen the Wellers, but not Bob Marley and the Wellers.
Was it on the beach right there?
I've seen them a bunch of different times. The Wellers, I've seen a bunch of different times, but I haven't seen Bob Marley. Bob Marley was dead time, I got into any type of reggae. But I do have a big ass picture, a huge ass picture in my bedroom of Bob.
Oh, wow. So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that shirt and I was like, no way, that looks like the original.
Well, it's a throwback. I just got that shirt not too long ago. But
I'm gonna try to get me one. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, you remember how they'd be on the school
They had
bus
all
picking
of
their
them?
nose and shit? There was a whole bunch of different little scenes.
I had the ones where they're lined up on the wall.
Yeah. I remember I used to have all those shirts when I was a teenager. So when I seen that they had the retro ones, I bought me a shirt and I bought PJ a hoodie, a retro hoodie.
Oh my gosh, I'm so checking it out. And get this, when I moved here to Texas, I went to Walmart one time and they had OP shorts in Walmart. I about fell over.
Oh yeah.
They used to sell them in the surf shop.
Yeah, I mean they got what do they got in there now? They got Etnies. They used to sell them in the surf shops. Now they sell them in Walmart. Vision, but Skywalk. Back in the old days, Skywalk stuff. Now they sell that in Walmart. So every now and then you'll see some old throwback stuff, which I like the old school vintage stuff. You know, especially the skate shit, because it's just what I wore.
Oh yeah.
It's just what I wore when I was a teenager, and I'm just a big ass kid.
And I love the shop. And they totally redid it, made it bougie, and I'm like, what the?
Oh, it's really bougie and really expensive now. It's it's.
Oh yeah, I went in there.
It's high dollar gear.
That's
for sure. It's high dollar. It's up there.
Yeah.
I mean, you buy a shirt now, a t-shirt's like $40. You buy a hoodie, it's like 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'd rather have the old school stuff than the new stuff, but I'm glad to see that y'all are wearing. I was like, hey, that looks like the old, S signal,
Yeah. And you're right, it is, but it's like I said, it's retro. It's a new one, but it's a throwback to the good old days.
Hey, I'm going to get me some while I got them because I love them.
All right. You be good. Stay safe.
You too.
All right. Peace. Yeah. So for anybody that knows about Virginia Beach, there's like there's a bunch of surf shops, but there's one that all the locals rep, right? If you're from here, about 17th Street. Okay. It maybe globally people know about it. It was a big trend back in the day. Dolly.
Hey, Dolly, this is Cindy from Tennessee.
Hey, Cindy.
Hey, I sent you a text. Did you get it?
I don't know. I haven't checked them. So.
It was, I was trying to find a copy of it. They have charged Elijah. Her mother and the boyfriend for murder.
Oh, good. That's what they need to do. I heard the mother was in the process of taking a deal. And I know they found his body near a Girl Scout place.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had a video on, and I sent it to you where they was charging them with one of them's got for hiding a corpse and child abuse and everything.
Yeah, they should have that, and I hope they don't ever get out of prison, because what they were doing to that kid, punishing him and trying to discipline this small child, was way too much for a kid that age.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I sent you the message on your number. It's got the message. And that's where I sent it on this number.
Okay. Yeah, you can send text messages right to this number up here. I get them. It's I don't check them constantly, but every now and then I'll check them. So I'll make sure I send you a thumbs up or something back to let you know I got it.
I tried to send you a message yesterday from when we talking. You and PJ was talking about trees. She said, you putting the purple tree up? I sent you a picture of my tree. I've got a Halloween tree.
Okay, I think I've seen that.
My kids told me, you can't put a tree up. It's too early. I said, okay, I'll fix their ass. So I put Halloween.
Yeah, we're doing, I guess, the whole Summer Wells themed tree with it's a purple tree with the abominable snowman. And we're going to do missing and lost people working their way up the tree, especially of the cases that I've covered over the last 3 years. Last year, we did a whole horror theme tree, right?
Oh, wow.
So, but, because I collect horror stuff, like my whole living room is just like Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers, Chucky. So I got all these lights.
Is PJ into all that too?
I guess she's kind of grown into it, because first you got to explain to somebody why you have a 6'6" Leatherface in your living room. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's animated, so it fucking pulls the chainsaw up, and it's like, ah! And it's like, it is scary. It's literally scary, right?
Wow.
But you know, it
Wow.
fits in. It fits in. It's, you know, like,
Yeah.
when you know, I always got somebody to hang out with.
Yeah.
So
well, this case is just crazy.
yeah, a lot of them are, you know, especially when you're dealing with missing kids, and some of them turn into circuses, and some of them don't. You know, I wish all of them would stay chill, but that ain't always the case. Like, you know, Summer was a little bit of a circus. Sebastian's turned into a little bit of a circus. I wish that wasn't the case. I wish everybody could just keep their eye on the prize.
Yeah. Can you imagine the lifestyle they live? They can't even joke. I mean, come on.
Well, you got to be able to take a joke in this world. You got to be, you know, take things light. And if you don't like people's opinion, don't watch them. You know, tune out.
Right. Well,
look.
I got on your channel today.
You just subbed up.
Well, I've been subbed up, but I just joined it.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for joining. That's a good way to keep Dolly's lights on.
It's Pit Road Mama.
Pete Rose's mama?
Pit Road.
Oh,
Mama.
Pit Road Mama. I said Pete Rose. I was like, okay. Pete Rose.
No, we did race car. My husband drove race car, and I was always in Pit Road with him.
Oh, okay. Well, that's awesome. Did it ever make you dizzy driving in circles?
Nah, I run in the powder puff once.
Oh, okay. Did you do good?
Yeah. I didn't finish last. I'll put it that way.
Oh, there you go, lead foot. All right. Well, look, I'll holler at you later. You be good. Stay safe.
All right.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and close these phone lines because I can't be here too much longer with you. Right? So listen, people out there, let's keep this on the internet. It ain't no reason to be going real life with people. And guys, you can't keep supporting these going real life people on people, right? If you do, they will continue to do those types of things. Like I said, we're moving on from that. We don't want no smoke with none of these people. Let them fight it out, do whatever they want to do. But everybody that's been donating to our missile defense shield, we're going to keep that running just in case somebody fires a missile, right? We're not firing missiles at people. You know, we're standing down, right? We're standing down. We don't want to battle. We don't want to be in no wars with other YouTube channels and things like that. I got a lot of true crime to cover. I will be here bright and early with you guys at 9 a.m. to go over day 7 of the Leilani Simon trial. And plus, I'm going to try to bring y'all some more true crime tomorrow night. You know, all joking aside, because I did a lot of playing tonight and joking around with you guys. Let's keep it classy on the internet and not so trashy. All right. There's no reason for people to be suing each other over a few words that have been said on the internet. Let's all pray that all these kids are brought home and there's justice for all of them, not just one. Okay. Not just one kid, not just this little boy, not just this little girl, but all these missing people, and not just kids, but there's a lot of adults missing, some elderly missing. Let's pray there's justice, right? Let's just pray for justice. And there's less of this going on in the world we live in. Let's make the world a better place. Okay. That's the more, you know, we are the world. We are the people, right? And what made me think of that is I was watching Blacklist, which is my show on Netflix, and they had Huey Lewis on Blacklist. And he's one of my favorite singers, right? You know, American Psycho. So it was good. Huey Lewis has gotten old, right? But I guess I've gotten old too, right? I seen him. I was like, damn, he's gotten old. But then I look in the mirror and realize, well, damn, I am 50, right? So maybe that's why he's so old, right? But listen, true crime, believe it or not, we're all one big dysfunctional family. Let's keep it that way, okay? Let's keep it that way. A little more classy, a little less trashy. And just remember this. If you haven't liked this video, if you got a few bucks, donate to this link right here. This is my missile defense fund. And this is going to sit there just in case somebody gets mad or, you know, don't like the jokes we tell or don't like our opinions on things. And they do try to sue me, that we can afford the best defamation attorney out there to defend us, so we don't have to worry about any of these things. I wish everybody the best out here. And just remember, if you hate my face, I still don't hate you. All right. I ain't even mad at you. And you guys in the chat, just remember this. If nobody loves you, Dolly does. And I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Don't be late for court. Okay. I will find your ass. And I got my gavel right here. I still got it. Look. All right. Dolly is adjourned. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Peace.